Is the Fuji 18 to 55mm the best budget lens out there? In this video, I'll give you a comprehensive review on its performance, usability, and value for your money. The 18 to 55mm lens is equivalent to 27 to 84mm in a 35mm format. I've used this lens for over 3 years in just about every type of situation, whether it's capturing photos or shooting videos, and it's always been rock solid. Commonly referred to as a kit lens, it has a history that is intertwined with the evolution of DSLR and mirrorless cameras. When digital cameras started to gain popularity in the early 2000s, manufacturers needed a versatile, easy-to-use, and cost-effective lens to bundle with their camera bodies. And this led to the birth of the 18 to 55mm lens. The reason they chose the 18 to 55mm range was really because it covered the most used focal lengths. What's great about this is that it allows beginners to experiment with various different styles without needing to invest in multiple lenses. It's like having 4 prime lenses in one: 18, 23, 35, and 55. The thing is, most kit lenses are actually kind of cheap. They're made out of plastic, they're very lightweight. However, the Fuji 18 to 55mm is very different. Priced at $699, the lens strikes the perfect balance between affordability and value when compared to other kit lenses. It has a fairly common filter thread size of 58mm. Unlike typical kit lenses, which have a maximum aperture of f3.5, the Fuji 18 to 55mm boasts a larger maximum aperture of f2.8. This creates a beautiful background, or bokeh. Bokeh? Bokeh? You know, I'm not really sure. Is it bokeh or bokeh? Go ahead and leave a comment below and tell me how you pronounce it. I've heard both. Another thing that I really like is how smooth the zoom function is. I find it to be very seamless and responsive, which allows for quick adjustments during a video shoot. This feature makes the lens exceptionally versatile and adaptable to various shooting situations. One thing I do want to point out is that it's a variable aperture lens, meaning that the aperture is raised as you zoom in. But in all honesty, I really like the look when the lens is zoomed to 23 to 35mm, because you still get that blurred background, but it has just a little bit more depth and sharpness. That was actually one of the very first things that kind of turned me onto the lens. I was on a video shoot, one of my very first video shoots. I actually wasn't even the cameraman, but he was using an 18 to 55mm. And I remember looking back on the footage later, and I just really remember being amazed by the cinematic quality that it created. Let's talk about the aperture ring. Positioned conveniently on the lens barrel, it allows for quick, intuitive adjustments of the aperture settings. One drawback that could be a downside for some users is that it doesn't have aperture markings. What this means is that you won't be able to visually confirm your aperture settings on the lens barrel, and you'll need to instead use your camera's display. And while this isn't a deal breaker for most, those who prefer manual control might find this omission a little bit inconvenient. So let's talk about the build quality. So the thing I really like about it, and what really sets it apart from all the other kit lenses, is that it has a high-grade metal construction. So it's really robust, yet it's also compact and very lightweight, which makes it easy for travel, and it also fits nicely on my gimbal. The autofocusing is quiet and fast thanks to its linear motor drive, which does a great job at subject tracking, even in low-light situations. It also features optical image stabilization, OIS, which minimizes camera shake. Plus, it's weather resistant. That, coupled with the fast and very quiet autofocus, makes it a great video lens. Considering the price point, the Fuji 18 to 55mm certainly raises the bar from what we can expect from a kit lens. From its superior image quality and versatile focal length range to its impressive optical image stabilization and lightning-fast autofocus, there is no denying that this is a must-have for Fuji users. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and smash that like button and also hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Andrew Cooper at Andrew Cooper Video. I'll see you next time. Take care.